Hello, I'm Martin Fenska and welcome to another part of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World on Overlord difficulty. In the previous part, we started establishing a new border and we are hoping that the AI might actually start war against each other, so we could have some time for leveling and maybe try to get some devils to see tier 4 demons. But well, the situation developed a bit differently. Uh, Something that I consider is like the least probable, the least likely, happened. Lanshire declared war on us, so now we have to do something about that, and we will have to accept the war. We will have to take the fight to him because our guards are just not strong enough to protect our border, especially if his hero, our main hero, is the scout that's standing here. High level scout. Will have absolutely no problems with our guards. Like Men of War, even Centaurs here, he'll just get through that. Probably even without losses. Not sure about Centaurs. He'll probably lose some tier 1 units there, but like nothing major. So basically, this would just give him experience and make him stronger. So you have to take the fight to him, and that's what we're gonna do today. We'll just return back and try to get as deep into his lands as possible. Try to find his capital. And once we find the capital, we have two options. We definitely have to start sieging it to attract his heroes, get rid of them, and then the AI usually offers a peace. And then we have to decide if we accept that, because if we do, that will allow him to recover, or if we just get rid of him and then try to quickly move to how's he called, Nameless, and try to maybe surround him in his capital uh, with the monster guards. So I'll start working on that. I'll still start working on access to monster guards, so we have the option to maybe just stay on this shard with no active AIs. The usual thing that I do when I want to just stay on the shard and keep leveling the hero, make sure AI won't cause problems, then we can whatever we want. So that's one option. The second option would be let Lanshire recover and hope that basically Nameless will maybe focus on him and will let us be, something like that. Though it's very hard to predict when you have multiple AIs alive what they're gonna do. Lanishar proved it here. I absolutely didn't expect him to attack. He did, so I'd much rather do it the old-fashioned way. Make sure that nothing unpredictable can happen, and then just continue on this shard for as long as we want. So we'll see. We'll try to get some money, and once we are in Lanishar's capital, we will again look at the situation. Then we decide what the best approach is going to be. There was another option discussed in comments that we could use our strong guards that we have available. We have dragon available, so we could hide that in the capital and just rely on the strength of the guard, that the AI won't be able to break through that, and that would basically buy us infinite amount of time to do whatever we want, because the commander really doesn't need any support. He can just run around the map, even if basically we would own only two provinces, our capital province and the province where the commander would be standing in. Though that's an approach I don't like at all. I tried it in the past, and the AI eventually grows strong enough to get through any guard. And we can see that both AIs have probably scouts as main heroes, and they're really good against guards like dragons, phoenix, because they're just one strong unit, and the AI just uses a bunch of small units to protect the main hero, and then the scout with often a double shot just destroys the dragon. So yeah, not a big fan of this tactics of relying on one strong guard. Okay, so we have our options, but as I said, before we have to decide about this, we have to get to Lanchar's capital. We are going back here, and also we have to keep working on our warrior. I think he will play some role in the Shard still. So let's keep leveling him. Level 8. Yeah, we could use like 7 more levels at least. How does it look like with his gear? Still fine. Thinking we... how's our resistance? 4. Okay, that should be enough to attack necromancers, since with astral energy we can ignore the debuff from a ghoul, and a sorcerer shouldn't be such a big problem. Let's do this. Should be decent amount of experience. Okay, go go. Also, in every province I'll check locations, and if there is something interesting, again, I'm going after fights like Clerics or Cult of the Hydra, maybe Cult of the Titan. We'll do such fights because there's a good chance we could get like a Hydra Egg, and with that we would be able to get tier 4 demons finally. Okay, Fairy Tree, don't care. 100 gold is nice. Here we're gonna attack. Hmm. Let's move like this. Oh, 2 ghouls. That will be fun. Okay, let's heal up and move forward. Okay, this is fine. As long as he's wasting his ammo on fear, I'm fine with that. Does it look like with their attack? Actually, maybe I have to go back. I was hoping that I'd be able to get rid of skeletons before the ghouls get too close. But I have to do it this way. Come on. They're most likely gonna lose the second barbarian here. I just hope that the healers can survive. Okay, whatever. We are taking quite a lot of damage, but I think we should be fine. I think I have to retreat 1 tile here. Heal up. And yeah, now we'll take a hit from the skeleton, of course, but the healer should survive that. He's out of range of the sorcerer. And this is what I expected, that he would move all the way. Oh, we're actually gonna lose the healer. No! I can't do anything about this because the barbarian still doesn't have any morale. It was my mistake, I think. I should have moved the barbarian 1 tile forward to give the healer an option for retreat. No matter where I move now, he'll be in range at least 2 units. Okay, in that case, I'll just make sure the warrior stays alive. Ah, this sucks. I have to kill the ghoul to avoid the debuff, and rest in peace. Maybe the game is trying to tell me that it's time to run the warrior solo. Good, I'm glad that we get the one shot. So we still have enough stamina for the kill here. Well, definitely not ideal fight, but at least all the experience go to the warrior. Level up. I'd like the extra stamina, but I think we need higher defense more. Fireblade. We could probably use Fireblade. Okay, so now I'd rather use gems than gold, so let's go with this option. Elves. Okay, we don't care about elves, so let them burn. And what are our other options? Now we probably just have to wait, heal up a bit. And what I'm gonna do, I'll... Yeah, I'm gonna equip the dark armor. 425, 551. But the first thing we're going to do is get back to the capital and get more astral energies. That's gonna be crucial. And what's going on down here? So the scout actually didn't attack. I'm surprised. I really expected him to attack one of our provinces. Well, good for us. I was afraid that we'll have to chase him or start chasing him across our lands. That would be super annoying. That's one of the worst things that can happen. What do we have available? Not much. Let me check our capital. Come on. For Monstrologist Guild, we still need quite a few buildings. Oh, this Trappers Guild is cheap, so let's build that. How much for Arena? Over 1,000. And let's say 3,000 for these two buildings. Then we're gonna have access to Monster Guards. And the ability to hatch Hydra eggs and Phoenix eggs. Okay, so we need to find like 2, maybe 3 good locations, and it's gonna give us enough gold to build both these buildings and still have a decent reserve. How does it look like up here, by the way? Okay, the scout. I don't know if he conquered this province. I don't remember if Nameless owned it or it's just conquered it. But he decided to ignore this province. That could mean that he doesn't want to attack the overseers guarding it. Okay, as long as that province is neutral, we are fine. I'll start to get nervous once he gets the province. What do we have here? Shaman, sorcerers. I definitely want to fight this. Because this many casters, that usually means a lot of money. Okay, how are we gonna do it? I'll just send in one demon. Again, this will take a while, but we need medals. Well, maybe if they all attack like this, it won't take that long. Okay, skeleton, that's some extra damage. Don't have any problems with that. This is a good fight for us. This, not just this, but all like caster heavy fights are now good for us because most of our units are basically immune to magic damage. Or at least most of it, unless it's something like how they called necromancers, those tier 4 casters. They can probably do some damage still, but that's about it. Okay, please. We need metal. And here is the reward I was talking about. 250 gold, 100 gems. Those gems are really nice. Level up for the hero. I think level 3 logistics, that minus 10% upkeep of the army is quite significant. Summoning we don't care about at all. Necromancy we don't care about. Level up. Double hit points for the fiend. For the demon... if it was attack, I would take attack, but... double stamina versus counter attack. I think the double stamina is better here. We still don't have that much, only 17, which is actually quite bad for a tier 3 unit. Okay, and we can kill some brigands or bandits. Yeah, sure. It's always a chance to get a decent item. Let's see, do we want to stay down here? Probably do, but I'd rather have everyone in the forest. Without sabotage. Let's see. Do you have forest knowledge? You don't. Good for us. Please kill him. Nope. What about this? That worked. This is a kill. Just keep moving forward. You don't have forest knowledge either, but he's probably gonna move this way. We'll go for the hero. Yep. Don't like that. What we could do is just move the hero. And finish him off. So what about the reward? 341 and Elven arrows. That is probably an upgrade. Here, this is fine. We are lucky, or we have been lucky lately with these events that can cost us a province because they're popping out in provinces where we have guards. Let's see about oh, we are using arrows of death. I forget about the crazy gear that the scout actually has, or at least like when we are talking about weapon and arrows, it's pretty sick for an exploration bot. Okay, keep exploring. Now the warrior, you need different spells. 1, 2. Maybe we could take magic armor in case you need higher defenses. It can happen. There are other spells that we could use, but I'd say we need at least 3 astral energies. We have only 21 stamina, which for soul warrior is not that much. Okay, let's go with this for now. We could try necromancers again. How does it look like with hit point 78? Let's equip the armor. Okay, now how does it look like down here? Anything interesting? Just undead, that's not worth it. And the scout is moving back, okay. Mercenaries, mob. I just want to go uh, straight to his capital. It's gonna be somewhere around here, I think. So I won't chase the scout. I'll just, really go the shortest route. What I could do though is try to hire a guard here. This isn't a bad province. Could maybe try to defend it. At this point, the wizard would just jump there and get it for free. And it would also mean the AI would have like two ways how to get behind us. And that's also not ideal. Okay, next. And again, because you need medals and we need experience, I'm just gonna fight all these guards. We can be a bit more aggressive. Let's send everything forward. Oh, almost a kill, but we can make this a kill easily. These fireballs are pretty effective against these large packs of tier 1 mobs. And what do we want to kill now? Yep, the Berserking Barbarian. Ah, thought that I had the other demon active. Whatever. Okay. Don't expect any medals from this. We got too many kills for magicians. At least it was fast. You can keep exploring still, and yeah, this should be fine. What's the best position? Probably here. Let's move one tile. Can do that before we use astral energy. Now we use astral energy, and which way do we want to go? Let's go to the forest and start killing stuff. And this looks much better. Just have to make sure we have the astral energy buff all the time. Without that, this would go horribly wrong, I'd say, quite fast, because we would get the debuff from the ghoul that would start degenerating the stamina. We'd take a lot more damage from the sorcerer, and suddenly we would get into trouble. Come on. There we go. Okay, more experience and more arrows. Seems to be the theme of this shard, just to get the full collection of arrows that are in the game. Here we don't care because it's again in the province where we have a decent guard. What else? Oh, people here are super happy. So they'll be willing to pay some extra money for their food. That was quite a lot. Excellent, we have already over 4,000. What is this? Deputy of the province of stagnant waters inform you that the people are very upset about proximity of the chaos lands. Yeah, and what I'm supposed to do with that? Many are fleeing the province in fear. Demons rarely give much trouble to the people, but it's rumored that the evil creatures steal children, inflict diseases, and cast hexes on the helpless unfortunates. Yeah, that's what demons do. Um, okay, well, let's just use magic again. And here we can get the golden rain. Again, it's in a province where people are really happy, so we can afford to do this and not get into trouble with population mood. So let's perform that, and now we want to gather the gold. This is usually a lot. Yeah, almost 1,000. Excellent. That's exactly what we need. People are usually quite pissed about this one, but whatever. For 1,000 gold, don't care at all. Here again, shouldn't lose the province. And with over 5,000, it's time to build another building. Arena this time. What about the warrior? Probably should check the gear. I think we can attack Forest Guard. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So, down here, we're actually fine. The scout ran away. I, I'm surprised that he declared war and didn't attack us. So we can just keep attacking and keep going to the west. Let's see, anything interesting here? Maybe you could use extravaganza somewhere. Here we have a guard, so that's not a problem. This shouldn't be a problem either. We have a guard here. Let's actually use it on this province again. I wouldn't mind if the unrest bar went down a bit. Ah, yeah. I was hoping we can catch the wizard, but kind of expected that he's gonna move away. Okay. Again, we basically have to fight still. I'm also, or I'm still nervous that one of the AIs could have something crazy in their capital, really strong guard, so I want to be prepared for that. That's why I'm getting experience everywhere we can. Let's use our magicians again. I want to weaken Togs a bit. And we should be able to get rid of 2 of them. Good. I want to give those skills to demons, but without weakening them, you probably wouldn't be able to one-shot them. This should be quite fast. Come on, guys. One shot them with that counter attack. Nope. And this guy did the most damage, so let's give him both kills to increase the chance that he's gonna get the medal. 250 gold, level ups. I want to get both. I think the melee defense is still more important, and that's all. Oh, come on. Oh, and another hero, commander, is coming. Okay, keep exploring. And attack. It actually could mean that the main hero is not a scout, but it's the commander, because he fled with the scout. That's most likely because the scout is not strong enough to face our main hero, and he now sent his main hero to try to stop us. This is probably gonna take a while. Ah, ah. We have enough damage. From the counter attack, it seemed like it will take a while to kill those dryads, but it's fine. Okay, and fairies. Oh, good. That was a bit too close. We can get a kill. Okay, is it enough for a level up? Nope. And I forgot to check locations here. Well, there's nothing. Good. What about this one? Just undead. So we can still keep going. So the next fight is gonna be mob again, and hopefully the commander. I hope you'll stay here, try to fight. I'm thinking should probably hire a guard here. Man of war here, because even if the wizard decides to capture these provinces, and he most likely will because they're not guarded, we'll still have an escape route through these provinces. And just 5-0, 9-1. Well, 9-1 isn't that bad, but nothing amazing. So I think if we just allow him to take these provinces, this will actually benefit us because it will reduce our corruption. How does it look like with our economy? 32-16, still quite decent. And what about our capital? I think we can afford to build a monstrologist guild. 1700, yeah, you'll still have 2000 left, more than 2000. Okay, I didn't expect that we would get the guild this fast. Cool. It's nice to have the option to hire a really strong guide. It's super expensive, but sometimes it's worth it because this guide reliably stops almost any AI hero. I've seen AI heroes that were able to kill monster guys without losses, but it's so rare that usually once you can start using multiple monster guides, it's the end. The AI just can't get through. Mm, Anything interesting here? Bandits, battle mages, undead, forest guards. Oh, all of this we can clear with the warrior. Perfect. So let's go there. What about rituals? One turn for the illusionary battle. Well, so far everything seems to be going better than I expected, and we'll continue in the next part. It's not the fastest progress ever, but we are working on two heroes. We have to keep leveling both. So some fights I have to do slower to get the chance for medals. But again, it's different from what we are usually doing. Everything is slower. Even in the late game, we have to focus on what we are doing. It's impossible still to go on autopilot. So I hope that you guys like this part. Join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.